Texas Senate Bill 8, signed into law in May by Republican Governor Greg Abbott, is now the most restrictive abortion law in the nation. It prohibits doctors from performing abortions if a fetal heartbeat is detected, activity that starts at about 6 weeks, before many women even know that they are pregnant. It makes no exception for rape or incest. In effect, it amounts to a nearly complete ban on abortions in the state.
It's a direct assault on the rights of women. Let's not mince words here. This will endanger the lives of women in Texas immediately. It will put women's lives in danger.
Mayor de Blasio's remarks coming before his daily COVID briefing. Joining the mayor, Sonia Osorio of the National Organization for Women NYC, calling it a national crisis.
It is an extreme ban on women's autonomy, dignity, and very lives.
Current Supreme Court precedent forbids states from banning abortion before fetal viability, which is the point fetuses can sustain life outside the womb, which equates to about 22 to 24 weeks. But the Texas law was written to make it difficult to challenge in court by barring state officials from enforcing it. It instead empowers private citizens to sue anyone who performs an abortion or aids and abets it. Nancy Northrup is president of the Center for Reproductive Rights.
But then, because it's clearly unconstitutional, what they did was, instead of saying we're going to enforce this ourselves as the government of Texas, we're going to empower individual citizens, to be basically vigilantes and bring lawsuits.
That means doctors, nurses, staff members at clinics, counselors, even a driver taking a patient to an abortion clinic can be sued. Plaintiffs don't even need to have any connection to the matter or show any injury from it, and are entitled to $10,000 and the payment of all legal fees. Win or lose, defendants have to pay their own legal fees.
They've turned them into, bounty hunters on pregnant people.
Pascal Bernard is Vice President of Public Affairs at Planned Parenthood New York.
The Supreme Court really turned its back on pregnant people. It turned its back on bodily autonomy, and they really abdicated their job. They're supposed to, we brought this before the Supreme Court. They should have taken it up.
Weighing in, President Biden issuing a statement, writing, "This extreme Texas law blatantly violates the constitutional right established under Roe v. Wade and upheld as established precedent for nearly a half-century."